Good evening. Tonight you're joining me at Dudley Castle. I mean, this place is old, old, old. It's meant to be one of the most haunted castles in the UK. There's been buildings here since 700 AD. We are currently in the chapel. As you can see, I've got sound activated, a light here, and in the middle here we have a K2 at the moment. So what we'll do is just come over here. So when my voice goes off, you'll see they light up. So the idea of these are, if I'm not talking, I might be able to get a spirit to come over and sort of yell into them to see if we can get like a visual indication for you. So, my name's Paul. I've come in tonight to have a conversation with you if at all possible. If so, is there any chance you can come and yell into one of these flashing lights, or see that green light in the middle, and go and touch that? So I know this building is very old. Did you used to come here a lot into the chapel? So at the moment we currently on there's a table over there. We've got an SLS camera currently running on that. And we have a big camera just here to my left. So any spirits that can hear my voice, please come forward. Is there a lord or a lady at all that wishes to come and have a conversation with me? I know this building is very, very old. By any chance, did you fight in the Battle of Hastings? Because I know this castle was built just after in 1068. Is there any spirits here that can hear my voice at all? Maybe we can try some other bits. I know you know what these are. I'm going to put one here on this step, and then put one on this step. So it is a very cold, wet and windy February. It is like 4 degrees at the moment, I think it is, so it's quite cold out today. There we go, we've got some full activation there. Thank you very much for setting that off, it is greatly appreciated. See how easy that was to set off? Any chance you can do it again for me, please? As you can see, I am a good arm distance away. Thank you very much for setting that off. It is greatly appreciated. Do you like seeing all these flashing lights that we've got? Maybe we can do some yes-no questions if you like. And we can use those balls, because you've got two there, one on each step. We can use this one as yes and that one as no, if you like. So what we've got at the moment is we've still got the light indication for sound. We've still got the K2 there in the middle, which is the green light. And we've got two cables, one on each step here. We have had some activation going on. So maybe what we can do is maybe try and play a game, if that's okay. If so, can you light up one of the balls or something for me, please? We can play a bit of a game. I mean, see that green light there in the middle? Is there any chance you could just go and push it over for me? Go touch it. See, we've got a couple of activation there. And as you can see, I'm good overarm distance away. It is a solid floor. I can't be setting it off. Thank you for setting that off. So like I said, that green light there in the middle, you can go over and just give it a push if you like, go over and touch it. There we go, we've got activation again. You move that. Right, so I've just moved the ball, just in case it was in like a dip or some, for whatever reason it was setting it off. So if I relocate it slightly, and then see we get activation again. And then what we can always do as well is I can go and change the ball out for a different one. We have 6 with us, I believe. So we can always change them out for the different ones if the need arises. So the spirit that was here that set that ball off, is there any chance you can do it again, please? Just move myself to here. So I'm a bit further away. You see me. You have to really give it a, just make that go on. And it didn't knock over the K2, so which is brilliant. So the spirits that are here, do you want to come and move that ball for me? Give it a roll. But see where that green light is in the middle there? When you go and sit next to that, like I'm sat, now we can just sit here together. Maybe you can do a prayer for us. So there's three main areas that we've got here tonight. We've got here, which is the chapel. Then we've got the museum, which is next door, which is very large. We're going to run 3 or 4 cameras in there. Then we've also got the guard towers and the gatehouse as well, that we're going to be doing later on. So I just quickly went and checked the SLS camera over there to see what's going on with that. Is Dorothy here at all? I know you've been seen wandering around here. So there's a spirit here called Dorothy. She quite often gets seen as like a bluey grey mist that walks around. So hopefully we can try and coax her in to come and have a conversation with us. So the spirits that are here, and they can hear my voice, were you here when the Normans invaded? Did you fight in the battle at all? Because we know they invaded. So at the moment, my camera probe was just over there, scanning around the room with the SLS camera, so rustling just holds their jacket. Please come forward. Can you relight up one of those balls for me, please? So there's a little axe here. Did they used to use this to behead people? Because that's kind of head-shaped, isn't it? You've got like a chin part here. Is that what they used to do? If you're naughty, if you broke the law, used to hack your head off. Is that what happened to you? Can you do that again for me, please? Can you do that again? Can you tap again, please? Like you just did? Oh, it's your jacket. Okay.
My jacket. Do that again, please.
Do that again, it's your jacket. You're fidgeting around with the jacket. Fair enough. So what we're going to do is, it's gone quite quiet and we're just having a bit of a giggle, trying to get the energy going in here, you know, just having a bit of a laugh and a joke. I thought I heard tapping and it was just my camera operator moving around. So what we're going to do is, I don't know if you've seen one of these devices before. but you can go up to it and use your energy to select a word, and it will come up on a screen and it will talk the word to us as well. So what I'm going to do is place this just here, and I'm just going to turn it on now. So there you go, there's the head comes just firing up. So feel free to come and sit next to me. Violet. So it was just a violet colour. So I was literally just talking about beheading and using this. It looks like what they used to use to behead people. This is like a little tiny axe, but I was just talking about that just a moment ago, and that's not literally just can't revive. So see, you know how to use that now. Is there any chance I can have your name? You'll find it in there. So, did you lay out this banquet just for me? You shouldn't have gone through all this trouble. It does look good though. So the spirit that was here and set the ball off earlier, is there any chance you can come back? Oh, we just had something come up there on the hexagon. Sorry, let me just quickly look to see what that says. Vast. Yeah. I know there's a vast feast here for me, isn't there? Would you like to come and join me and eat some of this lovely food? What's your favourite item on this table? Me, I like some cheese on some nice bread. Is always good. So, did you fight the Normans when they invaded it? I bet that was one hell of a battle. Is Is the spirit of King Stephen about? So we're at the other end now of the chapel. We're still in here. We've got a camera, I can see, but we do have two pieces of armour here. What we'll do is just quickly pop on a torch, and now we're going to put another K2 on this armour somehow. Like it was made for it. So, the spirits that are here, we know you've got two different types of armour here. We know you've got your chainmail, which is here, and then you've got your metal plates as well, that's here. Did you make this armour at all? Or did you make armour? If so, can you go over to that green light and give it a touch and it will change? So it should bring reports to me. There's a couple of potential orbs flying around, which is great. So is that you we've just picked up on camera? The Hexcom has just said something. I'll go and check what that is in a moment. Potential orbs flying around, which is great. So is that you we've just picked up on camera? So, did this armour really help protect you during a battle when you're getting hit with a sword? Was it very effective? I mean, I don't know how effective it would be against a broadsword. I mean, if you've got a dagger, I'm sure it'd be very effective. But I don't know about a big broadsword, you know, a big two-handed sword. I know King Edward II used to like to come and visit here. Did he like to come in here and pray? Did he pray at all? We know this castle has a very rich history and very extensive. And we know there was a lot of royalty that had been here over the years. We know that we've had King Stephen, King Edward, we even had Queen Elizabeth, the late Queen Elizabeth II. She come and opened a visitor centre here in 1998. We know we've had a lot of royalty here, and we know you've had a lot of lords and ladies here as well. Is one of those lords or ladies here at all? If so, can you give us some form of indication, please? So we just had a flick there. On one of the light bars. So if it was my voice, like now, they'd be going off. Because we are quite far away and I'm not talking overly loud, it's not setting them off, but we did just see it have a flick over there, which is great. Is there any chance you can, there you go, that was my voice. Any chance you can set them off again, please? Right. Is there any chance you can, there you go, that was my voice. Any chance you can set them off again, please? So we're still here in the chapel. At the moment we've had very little activity. We've had a couple of cat balls flash, we had a little bit flash in the light bar, a few words on the hexagon. But while we're here, what we're going to do is just, I'm going to come and touch his chainmail. It's quite heavy, it's very cold, but it's quite heavy. You must have been quite strong to wear this and go into battle. I mean, this one too, you know, that's a couple of millimetre thick steel there. I mean, would you have worn them as a combination? Would you have had the chainmail on, and then would you have had your breastplate on as well? So you've got your chainmail, then your plate over the top. I think you would have had a slightly different style of hat as well, or helmet. So I believe that the helmets would have had more of like neck coverage to stop people from coming up behind and decapitating. But you must have been very strong to wear all this and swing a sword, because swords are very heavy. I mean, I don't know if I can do it. So we're still here in the chapel. What we're doing is we're just moving around at the moment, trying to see what's what. As you can see, I have found myself a sword, so which is very cool. Feel like a knight. As you can see, somewhere next to me there is some armour. Got some good armour here as well. So I'm here. I would like for you to come forward and teach me how to use this sword. I mean, we don't use swords much nowadays, but I know if you unsheath it, as you can see there, we have a sword. That's the sheath. Here's the sword. I mean, if someone was swinging this with some force, bang into your armour, I mean, this is quite weighty. It's got to weigh probably a kilogram, something like that. I mean, it is a hefty, hefty sword. As you can see, there is some armour there. I mean, you must have been very strong to swing one of these around. Is this the sort of sword you would have used? As you see, we've got a sword here. Some lovely detailing on the hilt. I think this is called a hilt. I'm not really a sword guy. And then you've got the pommel, and then obviously you've got the handle, and then you've got the blade here. As you can see, it is very hefty. So you imagine, you know, back in the day when they used to swing these around, you're coming in like that. When someone will really come in with a swing, with a sword like this, with its weight. I mean, I know this is just a museum piece, but it's got some weight to it. I mean, I don't know how well, I'm pretty sure armour would do well if you were thrusting towards it. I mean, if it got swung in and it cracked the armour, I'm sure it'll put a big dent in. I mean, if it's powerful enough, it'll break the ribs. You know what I mean? If they swing in and they go high, I'm sure that with the weight of this, if they followed through, I'm pretty sure it'll take a head off. So it's very cool to come to a place like this. That is a museum now. It is very cool to come, and we are very privileged to come here. So the spirits that are here, we do thank you. I mean, just to come and get a glimpse of what it was like when you was alive is amazing, and I appreciate it, and I'd really appreciate it if you was to come and talk to me, show me how to use stuff like this. I mean, come and stand next to me. Can you tap on the armour? Can you tap on that at all? Just find a sheath. I'm going to resheath this. Obviously, it is a museum. We're not really meant to play with the things. I'm going to stand here and lean like. Did they used to use a sword like this to knight you? Or is this sword too big? So we know that there was been buildings here since 700 AD, and then it was a wooden fort, and then in 1068 they started to build the castle of what it was. Obviously it's quite ruined now. It is a zoo now as well as sort of like a touristy area. I mean, do you mind people coming here and talking to you? Do you like it that the people come through and the place is busy during the day? I mean, on the table just here to my left, there is like a model of what the wooden fort used to look like. I mean, when you went into battle, did you have a wooden shield or did you have a metal shield? This sword is very cool. Can I take it home with me? Can you knight me? How about if I offer the sword up to you? Can you come and take it? Can you pull it out of the sheath at all? So, found a little wooden dagger. I presume it's a dagger. Don't know if it's too long or would it be classed as a short sword. Either way, it's made of wood, so it's not going to cause no damage. I mean, maybe we can practice. Would you like to come and take this wooden one? And we can practice, and I'll use this big one as I'm a rookie. So the ex-com just said, try. Well, you're going to try and take this wooden sword. There's no need to try. Come and take it. I'm barely holding it. So we are still here at Dudley Castle. We are on top of one of the sentry towers at the moment. We are outside. We are in the ruin area. You are going to hear cars. You are going to hear world noises because the town is literally just down the hill. You might hear some animals because this place is still a zoo. But we have exhausted ourselves coming up here. We've brought very little equipment up. We've brought a camera up. We've got a recorder and a K2. And we've got the SLS up here as well. So basically these towers, they used to use them because there's a hill just down here. They used to use them for spotting invading armies, people approaching, then they could get their arrows, crossbows, etc. And shoot down and defend the fort. So the keep, the actual gate into this fort is about 100 meters or so that direction. So yeah, we have made it right to the top. We've got the English flag up there, flying high. It is very cold. It is a bit windy. Hopefully the noise isn't too bad. But the view is, it's a good view. I ain't gonna lie, it's a good view even in modern day times. So if you can picture in your head what this place was like in 1068 when this fort was built, and you imagine you're walking along, you're doing watch, you've got your pouch of arrows, you've got your bow, and then all of a sudden you see someone coming up the hill, you shout it out, whatever it is, you let know, you get your bow ready, draw, you're ready to shoot and take out the enemy that's approaching up the hill. So that's where we are now, up here. There is nothing higher than us. We are at the top of what is left of the ruins. What we're going to do is we're going to do a little EVP session now and see if there is any spirits here that can hear my voice and wish to come forward. Then hopefully we can get a little EVP session with them, and hopefully with far more pocket it's in, we can get some good recordings done. So recorder down on top of the keep. Recorder is on the wall, stepping back. So any spirits that are here that can hear my voice, there's a little red light just here by the tip of my finger. Please come forward and let's have a little conversation. And we can start with your name. So my name's Paul. Did you spend many hours up here patrolling, going backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards? I mean, the views are still quite good, but I bet the views were spectacular when that was all fields and you could see for miles. I mean, I could see lights right off in the distance over there. I mean, we could see some real big mileage. Camera down. So when you patrolled up here, did you have a sword with you? Did you have a bow? I know there used to be a moat here, but I'm not entirely sure where. But I know it was really big. It was like 100 meters or 80 meters or something like that. So I know there was an extensive moat down here somewhere. Was it down in front of the cannon or behind the cannon? What year was you here from? Because I know it'll have to be after 1068 when the fort was built in its current stone fashion. What we're going to do now is we're just going to do a little playback. See if I can reach it.
I can hear someone say something.
So recorder's down on top of the key. Recorder is on the wall. Stepping back. So any spirits that are here that can hear my voice, there's a little red light just here, that tip of my finger. Please come forward and let's have a little conversation. And we can start with your name. So my name's Paul. Did you spend many hours up here patrolling, going backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards? I mean, the views are still quite good, but I bet the views are spectacular when that was. So we've just done EVP playback. There is quite a lot of outside world interference noise. So what we're going to do is when we get back, I'll review it. I'll put some headphones on and I'll enhance the audio because I thought I heard a yeah, but I'm not 100% on it. So if it is, I'll put it on now. And if there's not, I'll put on screen no voice so we know. And then we can keep cracking on and moving forward. So, you hear that? Sound like an owl. But I am right next to an opening here where an archer would have stood and could have shimmied to get their shot off. So what they do is have a very thin slit opening and then they have a wider here, so when they're drawing they can move to get their arrows off. But I thought I heard what sounded like a noise. Maybe it was an owl. I'm not 100%. So what we'll do is we'll ignore that and we'll keep pushing forward. So we had a little knock there. It is the flagpole. It is just there. So yeah, here it's, like I've said, the building is very old. This stone mason structure has been here after the Normandy invasion in 1068, and that's when they started construction here of the current stone building. So it is very old. We know that there was a King Stephen here. We know there was a King Edward II was here, and we know the late Queen Elizabeth II was here as well. But we also know where we're heading next downstairs, down to the bar area. We also know there's a ghost that's quite often seen there, and it's of a lady. I need to double check, but I'm pretty sure her name was Dorothy. But we're going to double check that as well, and we'll go down there in a moment.
and we'll see if we can get some activity in there, because apparently that room is quite active. Plus it's warmer in there than it is out here, because it's like 3 degrees at the moment, so it is very cold. And we are fairly high up.
So you're joining me now in the keep. We are in the bar area. In this area is where Dorothy the ghost is quite often spotted. You quite often see her as like a bluey mist that's quite often spotted around here. As you can see, we have a rampant bear right here, and I have some little light indication going on here. So we've got a B camera pointing to that end of the bar.
Let's see that flashlight on this side. Yeah, on the toilet.
We've got a camera outside. We are covered. If Dorothy is coming to visit us in the bar, we are covered. We've got 3 cameras out. We've got the area covered. So we are happy. So, the spirits that are in the keep, please come forward and talk to me. Maybe come and touch the teddy. I'll pour you a beer. So we know that this keep became a keep in 1206, I believe it was, that it actually become a bar. So it's been a bar for a very long time. This is currently our base camp, where we've got, you know, tea, we'll be having tea, coffee, stuff like that. It is out of the elements. It is apparently quite active here. Like I said, we've got the light indication that rampant bear, as you can see. So I'm moving back, coming good. I can't now reach that any way, shape or form. So the spirits that are here, please come forward and come and touch this bear. So at the moment, that's the, we can debunk that, that's the empty fridges and freezers over there. There's one for drinks and one's for ice creams, etc. There's nothing in them, which is a shame, because there's nothing I would have liked more than a nice cold lolly when it's 4 degrees out. So, the spirits that are here, I'm behind the bar, I'm serving today. Please come forward and tell me what it is you'd like. What I'll do is just get a counter out as well. We'll just leave that there. So all of these heating elements here is where you keep like hot food, where chicken, sausages, burgers, whatever. Where you're keeping your hot snacks with Viennese. They are, I made sure that we've unplugged them so they can't interfere with our equipment. Just below here is where the cakes are. We've got cakes here, we've got the gas liners here. The chill part is all the way over here, so we should be covered for no interference from them. This is just an urn that has got hot water in, because like I said, it is cold and we do need some hot drinks. So the spirits that are here, on the counter at the moment, I've got 3 items, okay? This one you can come and push, feel free to push it over. It'll be very easy to knock that top part of the tea over. So feel free to come push that over. Come and grab the teddy bear. It'll beep and flash, let us know you're there. Or we've got the K2 here on the end. So if you want a snack, come and light that up. If you want a drink, come and grab the bear. So if there is any spirits here that can hear my voice, any patrons of the keep, please come forward. Like I said, we've got the bear here, we've got the K2, we can even do EVPs. I have made sure everything near our equipment is off, so nothing can interfere, just so we're clear on that. The nearest thing to any of our equipment is about, I'd say, a good 15, 20 feet that way, so we are completely sort of no power around here whatsoever that will interfere. I've just come back from checking one of our cameras that we've got outside, make sure, because it obviously is, the weather is a bit bad, make sure it's not blown over or got soaking wet or anything like that. So I'm back behind the bar. That's the fridge making noise. So hopefully that will stop in a moment. Anyway, what we're going to do is going to get the recorder out. We're going to do a nice little EVP session. So Dorothy, if you're here and you can hear my voice, I'm going to put this little device down and you can come and talk into it, okay? There's a little red light there. Come and talk into that. Or if there's any patrons at the keep that want to come and order a drink, feel free to come and tell me what you like. We've got coals, we've got stone or strawford, that's coals, and then that's it on tap. So feel free to come and tell me what it is you'd like. If you like a nice pint of ale. So Dorothy, we know you like to come into the keep. We know you like to go between the gatehouse and the keep. What is it that draws you into this room? Did you used to work in here? Did you used to have good memories? Is there any chance you can show yourself to me at all? We know you've been spotted.
You want to say something?
I didn't say anything.
I'm hear something. Okay, some call.
Okay, so we just have some voices. Do playback.
Oh, that's fresh. Okay, cool.
Okay, cool. So I've come away. As I've come this way, the K2's just gone off. We were going to do an EVP playback. Let's quickly do that. Come and talk into it, okay? There's a little red light there. Come and talk into that. Or if there's any patrons at the keep that want to come and order a drink, feel free to come and tell me what you like. We've got coals, we've got stone or strawford, coals, and then that's it on tap. So feel free to come and tell me what it is you'd like. Would you like a nice pint of ale? It's you. You can do both now. So Dorothy, we know you like to come into the keep. We know you like to go between the gatehouse and the keep. What is it that draws you into this room? Did you used to work in here? Did you used to have good memories? Is there any chance you can show yourself to me at all? We know you've been spotted.
No, can't see it.
Can't see it.
No. Maybe I have to look close.
I can get rid of this and put it here.
But it's press again, that one.
Oh, okay.
Just put a little bit more over there.
Here.
A little bit better, yeah. Because if that seems shiny.
Ah.
Yeah.
Right, so we just done EVP playback. Didn't really have anything there. But while we were doing it, we did have a little flicker on that K2 there. So what we've done is we've got the K2 there, we've got a REM pod, we've still got the noise lights, and then I've put another K2 here. So what we can do is try and coax the spirit to come back and reactivate one of the K2s for me. So Dorothy, was that you that come and set off that K2? If it was, can you come and do that one for me, please? If it was just a patron who used to come to the keep, can you light this one up for me, this K2? And if it's Dorothy, can you light up that K2 for me, please?
You see?
Thank you, Dorothy. Thank you so much. That is amazing. I really appreciate that. So, we can do a quick bit of debunking while we're on the scene, while we're doing it live. So that one's just gone off. We've got the K2 here. So if it was the fridge that you heard that was setting that K2 off, it would have set this one off as well because it's closer. So we know that the fridge and that over here isn't setting that off. Thank you very much, Dorothy. I really do appreciate you coming all the way over and setting that off for me. Is it okay to call you Dorothy? I know that's your name. So that's just what my research shows, that your name is Dorothy and you do visit here a lot. So don't let the flashing lights here put you off. That just activates on the sound of my voice. So what the other thing you can do is you can push this teapot off because it's not connected, or when I'm quiet, you can yell into it and hopefully that will give us a nice light up to show that you're there.
No, can't see it.
Can't see it.
No. Maybe I have to look close.
I can get rid of this and put it here.
But it's press again, that one.
Oh, okay.
Just put a little bit more over there.
Here.
A little bit better, yeah. Because if that seems shiny.
Ah.
Yeah.
Right, so we just done EVP playback. Didn't really have anything there. But while we were doing it, we did have a little flicker on that K2 there. So what we've done is we've got the K2 there, we've got a REM pod, we've still got the noise lights, and then I've put another K2 here. So what we can do is try and coax the spirit to come back and reactivate one of the K2s for me. So Dorothy, was that you that come and set off that K2? If it was, can you come and do that one for me, please? If it was just a patron who used to come to the keep, can you light this one up for me, this K2? And if it's Dorothy, can you light up that K2 for me, please? Thank you, Dorothy. Thank you so much. That is amazing. I really appreciate that. So, we can do a quick bit of debunking while we're on the scene, while we're doing it live. So that one's just gone off. We've got the K2 here. So if it was the fridge that you heard that was setting that K2 off, it would have set this one off as well because it's closer. So we know that the fridge and that over here isn't setting that off. Thank you very much, Dorothy. I really do appreciate you coming all the way over and setting that off for me. Is it okay to call you Dorothy? I know that's your name. So that's just what my research shows, that your name is Dorothy and you do visit here a lot. So don't let the flashing lights here put you off. That just activates on the sound of my voice. So what the other thing you can do is you can push this teapot off because it's not connected, or when I'm quiet, you can yell into it and hopefully that will give us a nice light up to show that you're there. So we've had some great activation. We're on the K2. We've had a few little flickers while we're doing a bit of pieces, getting K2 set up, you know, for voice TV playback, stuff like that. And then we asked Dorothy to set that one off. That she did. She set that off. Absolutely spectacular. Did you used to work in here, Dorothy? If so, can you light this K2 up for me, please? And if you've never worked in here, can you light this one up for me, please? What we'll do is we'll give it a few seconds to see if there is any activation, because sometimes it can take a spirit a minute or two to get the energy together to trigger something. So feel free to use all the energy you like from those freezers, because they're putting out tons of energy. You could just take all that energy up and you can use it to light the K2 up for me, please. See if we can get those lights really flashing, like really flashing up. So Dorothy, I'm going to presume that you used to just live here. Was you the lady of the house? Was you a servant here? I think what we're going to do is do another little EVP session, because I'm asking these questions. If we can gather, sorry, if we can gather more evidence recorded, then brilliant. What I'm going to do is just place this down just in front of the K2. So we're in the keep EVP session 2. So Dorothy, what I've just done there, in front of that device that you set up for me, I've put down a special recorder. And if you talk into that, we'll be able to hear you. What I'm going to do is give you 30 seconds. I'm just going to be quiet and let you talk into that, whether you want to say hello, or tell me what it is you used to do here, or whatever it is. If you've got a message for anyone, feel free to talk into the little red light.
Well, I saw someone there, but it's just a railing for the stairs to go up to the Sentry Tower. So, Dorothy, I really do appreciate you setting that K2 off. If you're still here, can you do it again for me, please? Thank you so much. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. That was absolutely amazing. What we're going to do is just pick the recorder up and see if we caught anything. Pick the recorder up now, doing playback. Brilliant. What we'll do is just place this down just in front of the K2. So we're in the King EVP session 2. So Dorothy, what I've just done there, in front of that device that you set off for me, I've put down a special recorder, and if you talk into that, we'll be able to hear you. What I'm going to do is give you 30 seconds. I'm just going to be quiet and let you talk into that. When you want to say hello, or tell me what it is you. So we've just done our EVP playback. We have nothing really going on there, but while we were doing that, we did have a little flicker on the light bar here. And the way that works is it's primarily designed for sound, for like music, stuff like that. But my thought is, hopefully we can try and use it to get some visual thing. If a spirit can shout into it and get some visual, then that would be great. What we're doing playback over by the camera, we had a little flicker on this bottom bar. So if it was a noise like my voice, you can see it sets them both off. And we just have a little flicker on the bottom one. So which is amazing, it is good evidence, because something like a voice, music, etc. would set both off. And we just had flicker there on the K2, so which has been pointed to me, so which is great. So thank you very much for your time, Dorothy. What we're going to do is we're going to leave you in peace now, and we're going to head over. My camera over there should switch itself off and back on again, and now off and on. So I don't know what's going on with that, because it's just gone on and off. It said welcome, and now it's going straight up to night mode. So that camera over there has just gone a bit skew with. So what we're going to do is grab our gear and we're going to head over to the other building now. So we are here in the visitor centre in the museum area. What we've got at the moment is we've got 3 cameras. Yes, 3 cameras. We've got this one set up here. We've got the next one up in now, showing the entrance for the old wall. And then we've got the 3rd camera all the way down at the main entrance. So this building has 3 rooms. There is a corridor in between. We've got all the areas covered. We've got an SLS on the floor at the moment, shining this way, so if we catch anything other than me, we can pick it up. And we've got a K2 on this back wall. So if there's any spirits here that can hear my voice, please come forward and come and communicate with me. See this green light? If you go up and give it a touch, it will add more light, so it'll let us know you're here. We do have, I saw a flash of a light. Fire system here, we've got a smoke detector, so we can roll that out and flash there. Are there any spirits in this area? Please come forward and talk to me. Then what we'll do is, while we're in here, we'll do an EVP session, we'll do a spirit box session as well, see if we get any activations that way.
Okay, let's do what we'll do here is we'll do an EVP session now. EVP session, museum. If there's any spirits here that can hear my voice, this little red light that I'm holding, you can come and talk into that, you can shout into it. Hmm? What's what? So if you're here, please come and let me know you're here. Like I said, you can talk into this, you can go and touch that green light. Either of that would be absolutely fantastic. Let us know you're here, please, so I'm not just chatting to myself. So I'd like to have a conversation with you. We'll do a playback. Session, museum. If there's any spirits here that can hear my voice, this little red light that I'm holding, you can come and talk into that, you can shout into it. What's that? What's what? So if you're here, please come and let me know you're here. Like I said, you can talk into this, you can go and touch that green light. Either of that would be absolutely fantastic. Let us know you're here, please, so I'm not just chatting to myself. So I'd like to have a conversation with you. We'll do Why is that stopped? Okay. That just randomly stopped. No. No, full battery, look. I don't know. So we've just done EVP playback and we had nothing really going on there. At the moment we've had nothing on the K2, so what I'm going to do is we're going to try and ramp things up. We're going to put up some more equipment, see if we can get some more activation on anything else. We've had nothing yet on the SLS as well, but we'll keep that running. Right, let's do an EVP, not an EVP session, let's do a spirit box. Right, what we're going to do is, we're not getting much light, so we've got out the SB7 spirit box, we're going to do a spirit box session. If there's any spirits here, they can hear my voice, feel free to come and talk to me. What we're going to do is we're going to do a quick spirit box session. So we've got the SD7 out, let's see if we get anything. If there's any spirits here that can hear my voice, please come forward and talk to me. Can you say that again, please? Right, what we're going to do is, we're not getting much light, so we've got out the SB7 spirit box, we're going to do a spirit box session. If there's any spirits here, they can hear my voice, feel free to come and talk to me. we're going to do is we're going to do a quick spirit box session. So we've got the SD7 out. Let's see if we get anything. So the spirits, if you can hear my voice, please come forward and talk to me. Can you say that again, please? So the gentleman that was here that we just heard, can you come back and talk to me, please? Maybe. That was just a maybe. That was a female voice. Can you hear me? So there are two spirits here, a man and a female. Can one of you confirm for me, please? What do you mean, no? You just confirmed your ears, you just said no.
If you want, I can take what you want.
Yeah. So it just said, what do you want? So I'd like to have a conversation. So can I have your name, please?
My name? My name?
Yeah. I'd like to know your name. So I just had the speech question, I just looked at the camera, right, and I think it just said his name was Tom. Can you confirm that you just said your name is Tom? I have no idea what that said, but hopefully we'll catch it in replay. Did you just say I'm a pain? That was something touch, or I don't know what the first part was. So we've had a few words coming through there, I'm not entirely sure what they were. Hopefully we'll catch them in review and I can pop them up on the screen when I've got headphones on and stuff and we can listen to the audio better. So Tom, why am I a pain? Do you prefer Tom or do you prefer Thomas? So the spirits that are here, why have you gone quiet on me? I just want to talk. So the female just said hello. I just heard you say hello. Is it okay if we have a conversation? Can the lady come back and talk to me, please? Isn't this Miss Lady Gray? I think we'll try the spirit box for another minute or so, and then we'll try something else, because the spirits appear to have got a bit quiet on me at the moment. Okay, cool. So we're just getting set up in this room. We've got a big camera just through the hole in the wall there. We've literally just come into this area, just had some balls and bullets to be flying about. We're not even set up, there's no equipment down, there's nothing. It's just me stood here at the moment, and we're already getting stuff showing up on camera, which is fantastic. So, if there are any spirits here that can hear my voice, hopefully you'll come and have a conversation with me. What we can do is we can put down a K2. So we've got 2 entertainment units here, they are off. So what we're going to do is just pop that there. We'll just get one of our light bars as well. So we'll come back this way. So they're a good distance away from me, maybe 6 feet or so. So if there's any spirits here that can hear my voice, I've got 2 things over there you can interact with. And you can see that one that's flashing, all the different colours. You can go and shout into that, and it will light up like that, and it will let us know you're here. And the one next to it with a green light, you can go and touch that. You can push it over, it's fine. You can go and interact with it, and that will bring the lights up as well, and it will let us know you're here. Smoke alarm up here somewhere, and it's flashing every now and then. Come on, spirits, don't be shy. Is Tom here with the one gentleman we was talking to in the other room that says I'm a pain? I know I'm a pain for wanting to come and ask some questions. Do you like that there's a museum here now with animals and stuff? Does it remind you more of what the castle used to be like? So this part of the building, which is a visitor centre and museum area, was reopened in 1998, I think it was. And what they had to do is when they done it, they actually punched a hole through the wall. I'll put the flag up the big camera that's there, pointing in this way. So they punched a hole in the wall. So I don't know whether the spirits would have liked that sort of thing. But it is, you know, to walk through it's about this high, it's quite wide. The wall is probably a good 3.5 foot thick, so they are big, thick walls. Do you like the fact that someone put a hole in your wall? Did it annoy you that someone put a hole in the wall? Please give me a visual indication on one of those devices. Maybe what we can do is look at getting like a cat balls out and put one on here, one on there, see what we can get going on. You are hearing a heater. There is an electric heater over there that's blowing because it is very, very cold. And there are, in between these rooms, there's little walkways, and inside them they have like their little animal space. You see at zoos, you know, where they have like tarantulas and lizards and all that sort of stuff. So it is very warm in here. You need to keep it warm. So I do apologise for that. So what we're doing is I've now just been and got one of our REM pods out. What I'm going to do is place the REM pod up here as well. Let's turn that on, we hear a chirp. There you go, that's on and active. So if there's any spirits here, we've now got 3 things up there that you can do. We've got the light bar, see it flashing away. You can shout into that and give us a visual representation that you're here. You've got the green light there. You could go touch that, push it over, whatever, and that will have a light that'll flicker and let us know you're here. And then the thing I've just put up there, you can go touch that, and that will put on a red light and it will chirp and let us know you're here. So we've got 3 things up there now that you can go and have a play with. Is there any of them that takes your fancy? I mean, visually, I like the light that flashes because it's nice and bright and it changes colours. It's cool. But I also like noisy things. So go grab the REM pod and go, make loads of noise. Feel free. What we'll do is we'll do an EVP session as well. EVP session. Are there any spirits here? See this little red light in my hand? If you walk up to me, you can come and talk into it. Is Tom still here? Or is the lady we heard as well still here? So to other singles people, I'm here, my camera operates behind the camera. I just had some footsteps over there. I do cameras, one of our other cameras that picked that up. It was very funny. Hopefully you picked that up. Maybe you heard as well still here. So to the same degree, I'm here, my camera operates behind the camera. Just had some footsteps over there, all cameras, and our other cameras that picked that up. It was very fun. Hopefully you picked that up. So to other singles people, I'm here, my camera operates behind the camera. I just had some footsteps over there, all cameras, one of our other cameras that picked that up. It was very funny. Hopefully you picked that up. Maybe you heard as well still here. So to the same degree, I'm here, my camera operates behind the camera. Just had some footsteps over there, all cameras, and our other cameras that picked that up. It was very fun. Hopefully you picked that up. Fun. Hopefully you picked that up. Now let's do playback. Hopefully it might be visible here.
Session. Are there any spirits here? See this little red light in my hand? If you walk up to me, you can come and talk into it.
So we're not really getting much going on in this room. What we're going to do is move around to one of the other rooms, see if we can get some action in there. What we did doing the playback, hopefully the camera caught it, and my hand went in the way, but the light there did flicker on. Other than that, we've had nothing in this room. It has been very quiet. So what we're going to do is move around to one of the first rooms, and then hopefully we can get some action in there. So you now join me in one of the corridors between the rooms. So this is where, you see here, there's no animal in this one at the moment, so I can touch this glass. But this is where they keep the animals for the zoo area. There is a light here with some animals in it, old garden snails, so nothing exciting. What we're going to do in here, I'm going to get a K2 out, and I'm just going to pop it. Hopefully it stays. It's a good K2. I don't think it's going to stay. I don't think you can see that there. I know what we'll do. We'll change it. Something will stay. And we'll put a ball there. Is there any moment that will stop? There we go. So if there's any spirits in this corridor that can hear my voice, please come forward and touch that ball. Push it off. Coaches come and touch it, throw it, do what you like with that ball. What I'm going to do is just move this way slightly as well. So this is the visitor centre, which uses parts of the old castle as well as they've built some new parts to make it. So it was constructed in the 90s. So
It's been very quiet in here. We were in the other room earlier and we had some stuff come up on the spirit box. We haven't had anything on the K2s, we haven't had anything on the balls. It's all just very, very quiet right now. I mean, it's 1 o'clock in the morning at the moment, 20 past 1, I believe. It's gone very, very quiet. So we're going to try and coax the spirits in to talk with us. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with the ball here, then we'll bring out like K2s, we can bring out hex comms, we can bring out spirit box again if needed. The SLS is somewhere running. I think it's in one of the other rooms. The room to our right here does have a camera in there, and there's a big display case that has a model of the castle in it, and on top of that we have a cat ball, we have an EM pump, we have a K2 meter, and we have a light bar. So hopefully the camera in there catches something, because maybe if we don't get a response in here, maybe we'll get the response in the other room. So we always try and cover our bases as best we can. So hopefully do now is going to try and do a little EVP session in this area. Get the recorder on. Recording now. If there's any spirits here that can hear my voice, please come forward and talk to me. This little red light in my hand, you can use that to communicate. You can tell me your name, if you've got a message for anyone, if there's anything you like or don't like. I mean, you can just let me know, and then I can pass that on, and maybe we can get things done for you. That's something over there making noise. Let's do playback. See if we've got anything.
Now, if there's any spirits here that can hear my voice, please come forward and talk to me. This little red light in my hand, you can use that to communicate. You can tell me your name, if you've got a message for anyone, if there's anything you like or don't like. I mean, you can just let me know, and then I can pass that on, and maybe we can get things done for you. That's something over there.
So we've just done an EVP session. We had nothing there on playback. The only thing we had was there's something over there, a bit of, I don't know, heater or cooler or something anyway that made noise. I mean, we've been in this building now for about an hour and a half. It is so quiet in here at the moment. I'm hoping that one of our other cameras has caught something cool for you guys, but I won't know until I get back and get into edit. I mean, the place in the whole, I mean, I've only been to the castle. I mean, it's got a rich, extensive history. I mean, if you're ever in the area, I mean, definitely come and give it a visit. I mean, come and do a ghost hunt here, come and explore the place. It's always worth your time, because you might get something great happen. Because spirits, if they like you, they'll come and interact with you, and if they don't, they won't. So I could be giving off the wrong energy. Like in the other room, they said that I'm a pain when we're doing the spirit box session. So the spirits in here might not even like me. So that's might be the reason why we're not getting any interaction. But then you can get yourself in here, and you can be stood here. You can be having the cat balls going crazy. You can have the K2s going crazy. All that sort of stuff. Because the spirit may like your energy, may like the way you are more than it likes me. And one of the biggest drawbacks of doing this thing by myself is if a spirit doesn't like me, we're going to get nothing. But if you're in a group and let's say there's 6 of you and you've got one particular person asking the questions and they're getting really good responses, then you keep with that person, you keep rolling, and then you should get some great activity. I mean, in here it is very, very quiet. Maybe what we'll do is head back over to one of the other buildings. I mean, we are here till about 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't know if being in this particular area is going to be the best use of our time, because it is very, very quiet and the spirits have already told me I'm a pain. So what we could do is head back over to the keep and try there. We can always head back into the church where we were originally and try there as well. We can just go and have a break and then come back, and then we can retry here. So there are many things we can do. It's just a case of, at the moment, it's all very, very, very quiet in here. Like I said, the gentleman spirit that we had come through in the spirit box, Tom, did say I was a pain, so I don't think they like me in here. So what I'll do is I'll be respectful and say to the spirits, I'm going to leave this area. What I'm going to do is actually just pop into the next room for a little while, because I want to check cameras and other bits and pieces. What we'll do is we'll go into that last room, and then we'll be in there for half an hour or so, and then we'll completely leave this area, okay? So if you did want to come and talk to us, come through to the last room, and hopefully you'll want to come and have a conversation with me. I would appreciate it if you would, but if you don't, I also respect that decision, okay? So what we're going to do now is just head through to the next room. I'm going to grab my cat ball from here, and then we're just going to pop through to the next room. So we've come into the last room here. We've got some busts here. We've got busts of, I'll find my torch. Sir John Dudley is here. Then we've got John D. Sutton. Then we've got Rushdie Summary II. And I'm not even going to pronounce that because I've just got it up. So we've got multiple busts here. We've got 4 busts here of previous landlords, owners, people that have owned the castle, basically. So we've got their busts here. I believe this is Mr. Dudley, John Dudley. Obviously, this was his area, as we are in Dudley, and it is Dudley Castle, which is named after. What we can do is we can put a K2 with Mr. Dudley, and then what we can do is as well is I'll pocket, I'll put it in, get a cat ball, and we can place it here. And then what we can try and do is get some form of reaction in here. That should stop any moment. There we go. So is Mr. Dudley here at all? Is John Dudley here? If so, can you come and touch the screen light for me, please? So there is a heater up here blowing, so you might hear that. So we can't put K2s and stuff too far this way because there's electrical panels and stuff there.
that will interfere with the K2. So when you're using a K2, you always make sure like you've not got a phone near it, you've not got any electrical stuff near it, so you can get that clear, definitive reaction. So like now if it goes off, we know it's a spirit, because the light will go between, it does nothing. But then if I was to take it over there, it'll go crazy because there's electronics there. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit here. So if there's any spirits here, whether it's John Dudley or any of the other people, can you come forward please and set off one of either the ball, push it on the floor, just go and touch it, roll it, do what you like with that. And then you've got this green light here. If you go up and touch it, you can interact with it and it will flash the lights for me. And it will let me know you're here. I mean, is that a good likeness of you? Do you actually look like that? I mean, you've got all your fur there and your niceties. You've got your nice beard going on. Maybe I should grow a beard and have a nice beard like you. Now, if there's any spirits that are here at all, any, whether it's Tom, whether it's Mr. Dudley, any spirits that can hear my voice, please come forward and set off a piece of this equipment for me. It'd be appreciated. I know my voice is echoing all the way through here, so whether you set off a piece of equipment in here or you're setting it off in the other room, just give me that visual representation and let me know you're here. I mean, I'm hoping if they set off a candle or something in the other room, I'm hoping I'll see the flash through the doorway, but I'm not holding my breath on that one. So hopefully, you can walk through from that room and come into this room and then interact with that. You know, there's the ball over there you can interact with. We've got a K2 here. I mean, I'd like some interaction with you. Like I said, I'm going to be in this room for a little while and then we are leaving the building. So if you'd like us to completely leave and go home, then come and interact with the equipment and let us know that. And we will more than happy to collect all of our equipment, pack it all away and leave. It will take about half an hour, 40 minutes for us to pack up and leave. But I give you my word, if that is what you want, if you want us to leave, come and light the ball up over there and we will leave. No questions asked, light the ball up and we will pack up our gear and go. Because I know you think I'm a pain and I know you don't really want to talk to me. So if you really don't want to talk to me, light one of those bits of equipment up, we'll grab all our equipment and go. It's not a problem. But it needs to be a bit of equipment in here that I can physically see, because if you light up in another room and I don't see it and I stay, unfortunately, there's not a whole lot I can do because I haven't seen it. So I need that visual representation either on this green light here or going on that ball over there. You need to light one of them up if you want us to leave. Because I know you're not particularly a fan of me for whichever reason, and you think I'm a pain. It is quite noisy in here because of all the fans and the heaters, so I do apologise for that. I'm actually having to talk a little bit louder. you come on a ghost hunt, you're not always guaranteed. So whenever you come on a ghost hunt, you're not always guaranteed. Let me grab that quick look from in here. So this is what the fort used to look like. So we've been up here tonight. We've had a camera here. We've been in the chapel, which is over this way. And then where we currently are at now is over here. You've got a little well here. Then you've got obviously more accommodations. But this is what they reckon it used to look like. Obviously you've got the moat that runs all the way around as well. See, there's the gate. We had a camera pointing in there when we were in the keep, pointing down. Thank you all for watching. This has been Dudley Castle. I'm Paul, your host. Hopefully you've enjoyed the content. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe. All your support really does mean a lot to me, and it allows us to come to these locations and do this. The more support we get from you, the more locations we can go to. I appreciate you all. I'd like to thank hauntedhouses.co.uk for helping us find this location and getting us in. So I thank you all. Take care. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.